2 Chronicles 19 to 23. And of course, when we talk about Chronicles, we're only dealing with the southern kingdom. So these will be 4 kings that reign in the southern kingdom. Again, this is a more stable kingdom. It's only one family line, but of course that doesn't mean there's not a lot of drama, which there is. All the activity of the southern kingdom is mainly centered in the Jerusalem area. So again, it's very arid to the south. It's not a prosperous tribe or nation as much as, again, centered in a very defensible area of Jerusalem. The first king is Jehoshaphat. He's a good king, and he by what we mean by good again is that he promotes Yahwism. He's the second of 2 good kings in a row, which is pretty rare. So the king before him, Asa, reigns for 41 years. So for 66 years we have 2 Yahwist kings in a row. He did align himself, however, with Ahab, king of the northern kingdom. And so in his reign, he also does not take away the high places, it says. Now, high places are shrines built on hills, which allows the people to gather and worship other gods. It's always a portent of bad things to come. Well, his son, Jehoram, takes the reign, and things swing badly very quickly. In fact, he kills off his 6 younger brothers, and he marries then Athaliah, who is the daughter of Ahab. So this confederacy between Jehoshaphat and Ahab to the north ends up giving or providing the situation where Jehoram marries the daughter of Ahab and Jezebel. Her name again is Athaliah. Elijah comes to Jehoram and prophesies that he will die a very painful death. He is not a Yahwist again, and he brings the people into great idolatry. And then he does die a very painful death. It says of him that he died to no one's regret, which is, again, in the ancient world, how you die and where you're buried is so important. Well, his youngest son is Ahaziah, and he's mainly a puppet king of his mother, Athaliah. He is killed by Jehu, who is the king that takes over after Ahab to the north. So Jehu, in his purge in the northern kingdom, comes down and he kills Ahaziah. His mother, Athaliah, wants to become, well, queen mother, I guess you could say, desperately. So desperately, she kills all of Jehoram's children, all of her own grandchildren, in an attempt to seize the throne. She is successful in doing so. And think of this, she almost killed off the entire Davidic line except for one child is stowed away. The priest Jehoiada and his wife secretly hide in the precincts of the temple somehow this little 1-year-old named Joash. Well, after 6 years of Athaliah's reign as queen, and she's very wicked, they have a coup, and they present the priest Jehoiada arranges a coup, and they bring out the 7-year-old Joash into the temple area, and they anoint him as king. Athaliah screams treason. She's taken out of the temple and executed. Well, these 4 kings, again, good, evil, evil, and then good. Joash will be a good king in the sense that he promotes Yahwism. As long as Jehoiada, the priest, is alive, he will be a strong force for Yahweh. But we'll talk more of him later. But it's amazing when you think about it, the effect that Athaliah had on this group, because it's the situation where a father allows, because of his relationship with Ahab, allows his son to marry into Ahab's line. Jehoram marries Athaliah. Ahaziah is a puppet to his mother, and she is responsible for killing all of Joash's brothers. So she really is the predominant figure even during this time of the southern kingdom.